Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corporal Killjoy, and to kill your boredom brings me a lot of joy. And today we're going to do that with a game called Would You Rather. Now, Would You Rather sounds very self-explanatory. Wait a minute, why am I even wearing these? Sorry. Would You Rather is basically a game where it asks you two questions, and it asks you which one you would rather do. Some of these can be very good, while some of these can ultimately just have a really, really bad outcome. So, I'm afraid about some of these questions because I don't want you guys judging me based on how I answer these. But, you know, I feel like I don't have to skip these. I feel kind of obligated to be truthful with you guys. So, let's get started. And the first question is, in Pokemon, would you rather pick up the Helix fossil or pick the Dome fossil? Now, here's the thing I hated about the Game Boy games is there were times when you really were left with just one option. And there was always like, would you pick Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee? And then there's the Dome fossil, and then there's the Helix fossil. And I always forgot which one gave you what. So, I'm going to go with the Dome fossil, because I believe that gives you Kabuto, which later gives you Kabutops, and he just looked badass. So, let's just go with that. Dome and, oh, the Helix fossil. So, either I was wrong, or the other guy, what's his name? Omnistar? Omnanite? I think that might be his name. I don't know. I stopped watching Pokemon when it got a little too ridiculous. But, you know, to each their own. And let's see what the next question is. I'm a little curious. Okay, would you rather have a Pepsi or have a Coke? Wow. And I'm glad that the Pepsi and the Coke are in their respective colors. Pepsi in the blue and red in the Coke. Here's the thing, I do like soda, you know, I'm trying to cut down on it, but there are just times when I have to say, you know what, I need myself a soda. And, God, this is a tough one. If it would have said, like, Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke, that would have been a little harder, because I do like the diet drinks, because, believe it or not, diet drinks are a little more fizzier, and soda has to have a good fizz. Now, I don't know what the stock market is with these guys, or who owns what, or who's worth more. But honestly, I think when it comes down to it, I think I would have to go with Pepsi. Because every time I go to the 7-Eleven and get a big gulp, they're 99 cents now for a while, so get them while they last. I always get Pepsi. So for this, just for that, I will choose Pepsi. Oh wow, a lot of people like Coke more. Okay, damn Coke heads. Okay, next question is, would you rather have a British accent or have an Australian accent? Now, here's the thing. A lot of people get confused with these accents because they say a lot of things. Like let me show you. I can actually do these accents. Is that British people say, oh, hello, top of the morning to you. Where Australians be like, oh, good day, you know? Like the whole joke. Have you ever given a girl a Australian kiss? If they say no, then what is that? It's just, oh, it's like a French kiss, but down under. See, that's Australian, and British people, it's more like, well, the thing is, we gotta go ahead and do this today, you know, kind of like that. So, British accent will make you sound smarter for sure, no doubt about it. Australian accent make you sound like a badass. So you gotta think, do you want to be more of a intellect, or would you rather be more of a badass? So, for this, personally, I mean, I know I'm somewhat intelligent, you know, I'm not like rocket science, but I do understand and know a lot of things, but I always came off as a badass by my natural look, so, and I'm only saying that because that's what other people told me. I'm not even trying to give myself some credit here. Anyway, I think I'd rather have the Australian accent. Okay, it looks like a lot of people want to sound smarter, so only a few number of badasses in the world, and I'm one of them. Okay, would you rather have the voice of Peewee, Herman and dress perfectly, or have the voice of Morgan Freeman and dress terribly? Oh, Morgan Freeman, without a doubt. Who the fuck wants to sound like Peewee Herman? And if anybody remembers Peewee from his golden age, he got into some trouble. Morgan Freeman, you know, he can look horrible, but that voice just makes up for it. He just be like, my clothes are a mess. Like the world, it's a mess, but it's a beautiful place. That's something Morgan Freeman would say, and I think I'm going to go with Morgan Freeman on that one. And so did everybody else. Good job, America. Next question. A lot of these are really good questions, because it sometimes does put you in a position where you got to ask yourself, what would I really rather do? Next question is, would you rather know exactly what happened in Area 51 or accept $1 million? Wow. See, this is a tough one for me personally because I do believe there are aliens. You know, because there's no way among the stars in this whole galaxy that we're the only means of intelligent life. But, like, you know, it's $1 million. You could just say, who cares what happened to Area 51? I'm actually a little curious to see who voted for what on this one. I'm guessing that it might be close, but I think that more people want to know what happened to Area 51. Because, let's face it, those damn aliens, right? I'm going to accept the $1 million just so I know some of my siblings can be set, and I can be set for, well, maybe not set for life, but, you know, I'd be better off down the road. So... oh, wow, huge margin. Looks like no one gives a shit about aliens. Sorry, guy from Ancient Aliens.
Really, nigga?
Alright, next question is... would you rather watch an uninterrupted WNBA doubleheader or listen to an entire Nickelback CD in one setting? Here's the thing, I don't watch basketball at all. I don't even know what WNBA means, that Women's National Basketball Association. If that is what it means, nothing against women. Okay, I'm not a sexist. I just don't watch basketball. However, I do have a thing for Nickelback, even though people always hop on this bandwagon and like, oh, they suck, but yet we've all listened to at least one song. So I'm going to go with Nickelback on this one. And so did a lot of other people. See, Nickelback ain't that bad, okay? My baby back, I want my Nickelback, bitch. Okay, if you were in high school, would you rather have your face covered with severe acne or be extremely fat? Now, this is personal because I did have a little bit of acne and I was pretty heavy back in the day. So I lived through both of these, and believe it or not, here's the thing. As far as this goes, as physical appearance, having acne or being fat really isn't a bad thing. I had plenty of friends who were fat and plenty of friends who had acne, okay? You're a teenager. That's your body growing, okay? It shouldn't matter about this. I don't really think I should pick one of these because I was both at one point. So, if anything... now this is kind of tough. Now, it says extremely fat, and there's really no definition of what extremely fat means, but a lot of people I knew in high school who were, you know, extremely fat, were good people, you know, and, you know, they have good friends, and that's what it's all about. You look past the physical part and get to know the person for who they are. So, I'm gonna go full beast on this one and just go severe acne. Oh wow, a lot of people rather have acne than be fat. Well, you could have acne and like be totally physically in shape, but then again, that only helps during physical education. Because let's face it, high school, 4 years, that's it. Then what? You know? Okay, next question. Good trip down memory lane. Would you rather have the feeling of being kicked in the testicle for 12 hours a day, or ever? What the fuck? Can people not spell? Okay, or never be able to produce healthy children. Okay, now you're definitely hitting me in the groin on this one. But let's see, the feeling of being kicked in the testicles for 12 hours a day. See, that says for 12 hours a day. That means like not just one day, but multiple days. So that means for 12 hours you're just in constant pain. Or never being able to produce healthy children. But here's the thing, you can never produce healthy children, but children nonetheless that you're going to have to love. And what is the definition of healthy? Are we talking like obesity? Are they constantly sick? As long as they're a kid and you love them, that's all they need. They need a parent's love. And I don't want the feeling of being kicked 12 hours a day in the testicles a day, because, you know, I got to do things and I don't want to look stupid. So I'm going to say never be able to produce healthy children because they're going to be my children. I'm going to love them. Right? Thank you. And a lot of kids just want to have their kids. Okay. I mean, kids. A lot of people want to have their kids. Next question is... okay, would you rather have a drunk personal driver or have a thieving maid nanny? Ooh. Well, neither one of these are good. Because if you have a drunk personal driver, here's the thing, is that's never a good ride home. And you have a thieving maid or nanny, that means you can't trust them or even pay them to look after your place, because my whole setup can get stolen. But at least with a drunk driver, you can have a good conversation. So I'm going to go with the drunk driver. Okay, only a slim difference, but you really want a thieving maid and nanny for what purpose? They're gonna steal your shit. At least with a drunk guy, you get pulled over. You know, at least you're there in case has to get arrested. You can drive the car home because you're sober. I think we got time for one more question. Let's make this a good one. I mean, we got to end this episode. Would you rather eat fruit roll-ups or eat fruit by the foot? What kind of stupid question is that? They're basically the same thing. You know, well, fruit by the foot is, 3 feet of goodness. Well, fruit roll-ups, are delicious. Like, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. But they also have, like, cool shapes and tongue tattoos you can do. Plus, I ate these constantly as a kid growing up, which kind of explains why I got fat. So, I think for this, we'll do fruit roll-ups, because everybody loves fruit roll-ups. Like, Pineapple Express, they put the fruit roll-ups joke in there. How often do you hear a fruit by the foot joke in movies? And there you go. That's it. Okay, we're going to look at the next question. We won't answer. I'm going to let you guys decide what I do with that. Just let me know what you think in the comments. And the question is, hopefully end up on a high note. Would you rather be close with only one person and only see them on Sundays, or know many people and see them every day but not be particularly close with any? Ooh. Hello. Okay, this is a bit of a tough one, because to be really close with one person and only see them on Sundays, that kind of sucks. Because nobody likes Sundays, okay? I mean, there might be some people out there. Me personally, I don't like Sundays for some reason. I think it's because despite my work schedule, I still have to work. But you only get to see him once, okay? And there's 52 weeks in a year. That means you only get to see him 52 times, which is good because, you build up that week. You get to let him know what happened, but you can't do anything. You can't hang out with him on a daily basis. You can't go on vacation with him. You can't do any of that. But the build up, they let him know, hey, I did this and this and this. And then you got this one, know many people, see them every day, but not be close to them. I mean, I don't know what the definition of being close with anybody is, but to know a lot of people is good. Maybe not hang out with them every day. But as far as being close with them, that's kind of a hard thing to do, because my brother is, friends with a lot of people, and he sees them every day, and he's really close to them. So I think that one's a bit of a contradiction, but let me know what you guys would do in the comments, or which one I would choose, and we'll definitely do this again, because this is really kind of revealing a little bit about myself, which hopefully these questions won't get too personal. Otherwise, you guys might just unsubscribe and hate me. But please don't unsubscribe. Leave a like in the leave a like down below. It helps grow the channel, and please subscribe, and I'll post more stupid videos like this every day. And remember, gaming is not a crime. Take care, everybody. Fuck that. Take care, everybody.